All right, cool. Let's go to the blue line and the dudes of the blue line crew. Cale Makar breaking out of his mini slump with 2 assists against Dallas on Sunday. Before that, though, he was pointless in his previous four games. Colorado gets Dallas again tonight. Makar's salary is as low as it's been since November. Is he worth this price, Paul?
No, there's a bunch of better options that are cheaper. I like Evan Bouchard. We haven't talked about him at all, but he's taken over the power play quarterback role in Edmonton. $6,000 against LA. 3 goals, 4 helpers, 25 shots on goal, and 13 blocks. Can't forget the blocks in the DK scoring system, guys. Adam Fox also chiming in with $5,700 the price tag. Against Boston, the Bruins are a little light in their lineup, missing a couple of big guns. So you got to look at Foxy's 12 points in his last 10 games, 13 shots on goal, but 19 blocks. So that factors in. But even cheaper than that, Rasmus Anderson, another guy who's got an increased role in Calgary, $4,900 the price tag there, 25 shots on goal, 16 blocks, as well as 7 points. And finally, I like Rasmus Dahlin. The Sabres are surprising some teams lately. Don't take them lightly. $4,600, a nice matchup against the Islanders tonight. He also has 8 points in his last 10 games.
AJ, Paul mentioned Adam Fox in there. You know, Boston's not looking great as of late, and we know he's one of the key cogs in the Rangers lineup.
Yeah, that's where I was headed as well. Look, I think there's 2 ways you can kind of build tonight. You know, you can try and find more value at center and wing. There are plenty of options on the slate. And if you do that, I do think Makar is worth that price tag. As you said, lowest we've seen since November, and he is producing. So I think he's worth it. But for me, I'd rather build up higher and then pay down on the blue line tonight. And I think you do that by getting Adam Fox in here. As Paul said, $5,700 tonight, just so significantly cheaper than the rest of it. Yeah, he hasn't played in a really long time. He missed 3 games ahead of the All-Star break. Plus, the Rangers have been off for 2 weeks coming out of the break. So it's been a long time since we've seen him, but he was scoring with consistency ahead of that. And, yeah, the matchup with Boston is pretty good to me.
All right, Pete, who's got a chance to hit his value and then some on defense?
I like the high floor of Drew Doughty in the matchup against the Edmonton Oilers. The Oilers are hot and cold right now. Big win yesterday in San Jose, but second of a back-to-back for them. Doughty, fresh, well-rested, hasn't played. Kings haven't played since February 2nd. I think that benefits a player like Doughty, who's a very valuable veteran, top 10 among defensemen in the NHL in points per game this season. And also over his past 15, he's getting you plenty of shots with 46 and 20 blocks. So he gets that peripheral coverage. And then I'm also on the topic of Makar. I'll spend down for some more Avalanche exposure and get Sam Girard in my lineup. I, again, like the Avalanche stack a lot. I would roster 2 or 3 of those guys in my lineup against Dallas. But Drew Doughty stands out to me as a nice high floor option that could surprise here.